Today's video is sponsored by Hobby 96, an Australian company that provides premium Bandai pre-orders as well as regular release pre-orders. For those of you that are currently struggling about running away from the scalpers, Hobby 96 is definitely your choice, and the price is very suitable for students like me or for those people who don't have a lot of money to buy overpriced P-Bandai. Not only the price is low and fair, the website also got point system to allow you to collect missed out points to trade different gifts. I mean, come on, who doesn't like gifts? Simply go to hobby96.com.au and start your shopping. Follow their Facebook at hobby96 too. All their links will be in the description. As for today's video, I'm not doing the AK Gundam but focusing on the Gym Dominance. In my opinion, the Gym Dominance is the coolest gym. I briefly mentioned it during the HLMS Blue Destiny episode, but don't worry, I'm sure there's a chance for me to introduce the settings. There are a lot of MG gyms that I want to try, but they are premium Bandai and I don't really have a chance to collect those cool designs. Hey guys, welcome back to the Zenworks channel. Today we are building the Gym Dominance Philip Hills version. Before this P-Bandai, there was a blue and white version piloted by Yu Kajima. In the manga, the blue and white version appeared first before Yu passed the Gym Dominance to Philip, which was later painted into black and white. Personally, I want both of them, but I'll wait for the blue and white version because Gym Dominance also got an underwater version. I want the underwater version more. Anyway, today is the Philip version, so let's show him some respect. It's time to open all the bags and look at the runners. Recently, I built the Silver Bullet Suppressor and the Ifrit. I'm a bit numbed about seeing the duplicated or different colored runners. As for the Philip version, you'll see a lot of crosses because MG Gym series often shared a lot of parts. But some of the runners only use a few pieces and the rest of the 10 plus pieces are left useless. As I mentioned in multiple reviews, I still cannot agree with these kinds of strategies. For myself, I always heard that the MG Gym 2.0 got an excellent frame and I'm full of expectation towards it. I am very excited to see how it turns out, so I will see you in the review. Hey guys, welcome back to the Gym Dominance review. So this is the finishing of it. It's very shocking for myself to see a great balance on the Gunpla, no matter the frame or surface armor. The details were beautiful. I often ignore the frame, but this frame made me stop for a minute and actually admire it. After I saw this frame, I completely understood why people are saying the MG frames are degrading. Other than the frame, the look is simple and not over-exaggerated. To be honest, I like these low-key designs better, because those fancy designs look great, but it lost the realistic feeling. In the Gundam community, there is one sentence like this: only kids want to pilot Gundams. Real men will take the gym. Right now, I think the Gym Dominance looks way better than those RX-78 variants. I will probably take this gym instead. Alright, cut the chatting and let's start the review. The leftovers of this MG are absolutely terrifying. 20 runners with probably more than 50 parts were left out. Last time when I got that many leftovers, it was the Hyakushiki crash with nearly 100 parts got left out. Frankly speaking, they are useless to me, and if you want to buy the leftovers, feel free to email me. I'm dead serious. If no one is emailing me, I will probably sell it on Facebook Market to see how it turns out. Alright, we need to move on, and we are always starting with the head. The head really gave me the Gym Sniper 2 vibes, except the antenna moved to the right. I had to be honest, I don't like the standard gym head, but this head gave me that Special Forces vibes. For the movable visor, you can move up and down easily. The feeling of it is very smooth and satisfying. At the side of the head, you will see an antenna, but it's a thin part, so make sure you're being very careful when you turn the head. As for the articulations, small up and down movements and a 180 turn for side-to-side movements. Overall, it's not too bad. The chest doesn't have a lot of curves, it's actually quite square. As you can see clearly, the colors on it are mixing very well and not messy at all. Not too fancy and not too boring. I think the balance is perfect. Just like all the MG models, you can open the cockpit. Simply pull the hatch and move it up, and you'll see Philip Hill sitting in there. As for the articulations, a nice front and back movement. You can feel the clicking in the joints too. Swaying side to side is not too good, but at least it's there. The middle is a peg joint which avoided the chest will pop out when you turn the upper body. The shoulders and arms are very square looking, which is another signature design on the gym. I'm not particularly happy about the shoulder structure. You can pull it out and move a lot, but the connection joint for the armor is a long C-shaped joint which is not very stable and fragile. I would recommend you to avoid moving it too often because C-shaped joints are very unreliable. As for the articulations, it cannot turn 360 because it will bump into the racks. The lifting is 180, which is a high class articulation. A small detail on the chest, when you lift the arms, you will see the chest piece move as well. Moving to the front is excellent, the whole arm can turn but it felt a bit loose. The banding is easily touching the shoulders. On the forearms, you will see a spot for you to equip the effect parts to form the box beam saber. The wrist can greatly move front and back as well as some side to side actions. The hand is the famously no swappable hands, but the connection is very poor and is extremely annoying. I'm not happy about this part because it's better not to use glue on swappable hands, but it's constantly falling off. As for the hand options, weapon holding hands, open hands and trigger hands. The waist is another gym style design, square looking with a bit of turning edges. Not many things I can introduce, so let's take a look at the articulations. The front skirt can lift 45 and move to the side. The side skirt is a ball joint and able to lift or turn easily. The back skirt is fixed, which is a bit disappointing. The legs are awesome, it looks very robust and definitely uplifted the whole gym's design. However, I do think the feet were a bit too big. On the left thigh, you will see a beam saber. You can pull it out and use it. You are provided with two of them, so you can store one on the Gunpla and the other one for posing. For the articulations, front kick is 90 once you move the front skirt to the side. Side kick is a solid 90. Back kick is impossible because the back skirt is fixed. The bending is close to a U shape. As you are bending the legs, you will see another armor pull down and the compressive bar pull down. That's a good detail. The back of the legs got a thruster with joint, but you can't move it. The side of the legs got another thruster to adjust. but this one is a bit tight, so be gentle when you're turning it. As for the feet, this grey armor cannot move, but the gap is very annoying and I can't push it in. The feet can move front and back. You will see some compressive bar details in the feet, which is excellent. It can also sway side to side and very poor turning too. The feet got a triple joint in it, which allowed further adjustments and more extreme posing possibility. Compared to the blue and white version, the Philip version got extra racks to hold the gun turrets. The circle racks can open to clip the gun turrets. The bottom got another rack which got some turning too. Other than those racks, it got nothing else to introduce. The main weapon of the Jim Dominance is the twin beam cannon. It's formed by two parts, a shield with the barrel and the trigger component. The only thing you can move is the scope. To put it onto the Jim Dominance, remove the box beam saber and put the barrel in, then put the trigger component onto the hands and done. The last weapon of it is the gun turrets, a weapon captured from a customized MS-09B DOM. For the look of it, I think it's too simple and highly recommend some custom paint to make it better. Normally, it will appear in a closed form, but once you remove the bottom part and put it onto the tripod, the auto sentry guns will be formed. I think the part swapping is not too bad because if they designed it to be extendable, I think the parts will be loose very soon. In my opinion, this weapon is actually pretty unique and I like it a lot. To store it on the backpack, use the closed tripod part and move the drum in. Connect the bottom first, then wrap the circle racks around the barrel and done. Alright, we've came to the end and let's do a quick summary of this Gunpla. Overall, a very good performance provided by the Jim 2.0 frame, no loose or floppy joints. The appearance is amazing too, definitely one of the coolest Jim, but the price is quite expensive because Bandai's price is calculated by plastic weight, which resulted the Philip version is expensive. If you don't care about the gun turrets on the back, you can go for the blue and white version straight ahead. But if you never own a Jim Dominance, choose which variant you want before your final purchase. This P Bandai definitely worth your money and you should give it a try if you are tired of building those fancy suits. Sometimes simple is better. Okay, this is the end of the video. Like this review, make sure you subscribe to me and hit the bell next to it to see more videos from me. Follow my IG at Savvonix. Donation link is in the description and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.